All right. Let's go to the medic station real quick and charge our stuff. Medic station's downstairs. I gotta kind of remember what we're doing. Okay, I guess that doesn't recharge our stuff. Interesting. Here we go. Okay, so we gotta find our purchase. Got it. Perfect, we're good. Let's go. Keep who we have, even though it's not showing them. So yeah, I know we didn't go. We didn't go check the archives, I know that.
Airfield's hologram is not currently operating pending scheduled improvements.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scan on each other.
Weird, ain't it?
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said, I am more than enough.
I don't think that's it. It's not in here. Is it upstairs? No, can't be. There's really nothing. Yeah, investigate the records. It is here. Oh, it's probably this. Yeah. Let's see. Augustine Freeze, house, red trim, circle windows.
Chemicals and preservatives.
Don't think it's this one. Oh, maybe it's the big red one with the, wooden looking red trim. Dur. Same shit. Okay, or maybe it's not. Oh, they all have red trim. This one, of course. I can't get into that way. I think I'm gonna lean my character into more mechanic and lockpicking. I'm gonna not do sciencey stuff this game. Normally I would. How do we get in here? Engineer 3. I don't have that. Just be another way in, right? That's the quest objective. Possibly.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Andy's choice makes a cream for it.
Okay, come back to that, I guess. Like, I really don't want to help that guy. Even though it keeps pointing me that way. Do need to go there. Need to do that. Let's go see what's over here. Can explore more, I guess. We'll find something eventually.
What's the fastest way to climb the corporate ladder?
Do your immediate supervisor's
Going the
job
wrong way.
better? Make them look bad? You could also cross them off, all else fails.
Okay, we'll go help the guy in here.
Pardon me for being preoccupied. I've got Westport on my mind. All those prodigal, sad, sorry refugees. All that wasted potential. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple berry crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective. Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. If I must. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately. I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its departure. Oh, so many grand times shared with this hat.
It's gonna be my half soon. Unless I betray you, which is very likely. Let's talk to you. We'll accept your request too.
Heard you're working for Milver Street.
I mean,
I'd had work for you myself. Honest work, not like
don't care.
Milver
Give it.
Street.
Oh,
Too late for that, though.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
seizure, sabotage, and
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
hate to come
Okay.
off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word of the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Okay.
Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent
I
hand.
forget she's a part of the
Empty are the lives of Auntie's
Auntie's
subjects.
Choice faction. Might cause problems. Or maybe she can be swayed to our side, I don't know. Hey, you look just like the robot from the first game. You know, probably because he was a cleaning robot, if I remember. We just repurposed him.
Hello again. Here to help?
Oh yeah,
Or
I'll talk
just
to you.
being friendly?
Oh hey, I don't know where I got that from, but
Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing
she
out
has a
on you.
point.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies. You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
That's convenient.
Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. See you when I see you.
I guess all in all, sending them there is better than leaving them in, this mess. So what do we got here? Oh. That might be good if we plan to do a lot of speech. And deal bonus damage? Man, that's a hard choice. Let's do Ghost, I guess. Serial killer. Wait, I can what? Killing a human, you have a chance to automatically harvest their heart. Each of these trophies increases your max health permanently. Huh. Okay. That's interesting too. Let's do Ghost for now.
Stranger?
I think I'll play my character kind of like I played Henry in a sense when I did KCD, and we'll be not necessarily like try to feel like the hero, but not too much. We'll use other tactics if necessary. I think that's the plan.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's Choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. Because we of the Protectorate believe in something. We dream, we aspire, together. Auntie's Choice would replace amity and purpose with want, the endless, empty pursuit of nothing. Well, as I said, we stand together. Even now, our community gives its all with grace and unity. And as their vigilant, I must spare no effort to preserve them. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
So you've already been abandoned.
These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
It's awfully noble. Okay. Yeah. Half the town is underwater.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
Generator and fresh water. You just told me how to sabotage you. Okay. We just gotta get through this conversation. You gotta work on that.
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. Well, do take care now, outsider.
The system is resilient. The system.
Yeah.
Some of the ground you step on is crackly, and I don't much care for it. It's not giving me a pleasant feeling in my head.
Everything, literally everything I own is under.
Auntie's choice is an invasive
species,
he says.
That you entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared...
Appeared right out of the aether. Just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me. And nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Ah, I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. You cannot hide the truth from me, for I am too savvy. Now, do tell, what is the latest word from the field?
Hard quest note, huh?
Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack. Still hurts.
Okay, so we have that there. What's our journal say?
Meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how envious can
What is this? Okay, so we can replace the loudspeaker propaganda with theirs. Noted. Oh, hey. That's not what I was looking for. That's actually, or what I thought it was. Yeah. Anyway.
The wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid.
So where is...
Observe set progress. Sustain the system. Preserve the sovereign. Fine fortune.
So there's a section where they're doing repairs and such. I did not want to do that. Wondering where that is. This is the hospital.
You've returned.
Other side, maybe? Yeah. Someone here. Maybe upstairs. John's personal quarters. Okay. It is key for that, which we don't have. Maybe the pickpocket skill would come in handy.
Stranger?
I had a nightmare.
Okay, we're going to go this way.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Six alive. Schultz!
Ow. Okay, noted.
No, he went off to relieve himself. But watch yourself around the bridge. They ain't as kindly as we are to passers through.
Is there no, like, commanding officer here? Or...
My contract's got plenty of stipulations, but tour guiding out of towners ain't one of them.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone we can talk to.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption, I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much. Feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
Some folk are dead set on going their way, even if it's straight out an airlock.
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. This is an abnormal engagement indeed. It's been a mutually assured stalemate on this part of the island for months. Why else do you think that enemy base nearby still stands?
Yeah, we've already established that you wish you had different orders.
What I wish matters little. We Wardens are renowned for our discipline, our adherence to the rules of engagement. Even in unsavory company, I will not turn to needless violence, however much I have been pushed toward it of late. Yes. They are corporate degenerates who threatened our dominion and way of being. When we captured them, we hanged them as a warning. Now the capitalist scourge's advancement has ended. Their morale is shattered, and they do not dare encroach. I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all take heed of such a warning. Out of the question. Must I repeat myself? If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. Well, don't you have a penchant for solving problems? You know, I may have a use for such an attitude. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think two traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true?
Oh, that's what the arm's for.
Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. This displeases me. Sabotage is only as good as the further suffering inflicted once its victims know the truth. Though I suppose a minor inconvenience is also acceptable. With that matter sorted, I simply require the second traitor in hand, Charlton Weintraut of Westport. It should not escape your notice that we share the same surname. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? An outrageous notion. Fairfield was never my jurisdiction, and its stewards died valiantly in its defense. They did not submit to the enemy. And look here, the bridge stands. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here, if you wish to cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out this direction. Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Okay, let's walk carefully. Getting out of the minefield is probably a better option. Overprepared. What? Missing only a shot or two? Doesn't matter, you've already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you'll deal this damage for a short time. Oh, okay. Magazine size bigger. Damage for 8 seconds after a weapon's magazine hits empty. I don't think I want that.
Looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Yep, get used to it, because I'm gonna step on a fuck ton more.
Would you look at that? A giant hole in their defenses. Unguarded, too.
Yeah, we'll have to deal with that later. Let's go back and deal with the thing up here.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protector.
Outside.
We're all in this
Let's
together.
talk with him. I don't know if necessarily if we'll turn him in. I want to talk with him and see what the option
Why,
is.
hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? Of course.
Okay.
Hey there, go-getter.
The pleasant atmosphere.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined fashion.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust.
See, intended for washing, drinking, cooking with her. Okay.
Feeling distracted, daydreaming on the job. Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect.
Outside. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport.
And/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Not exactly. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able.
Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it throughout history.
I think he's bearing up admirably given recent events. Which, of course, are completely fine, and we are all in no way concerned about. The system being resilient and all. Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. I mean, I know it'll burn out in about 12 billion years and all, but considering our meager lifespan, that's plenty dependable enough for me. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides. Even if I did ever fall prey to such treacherous whimsy, you think I'd be fool-headed enough to admit it to a stranger? Look like I've been kicked by an automech or something? I mean, void damn. Vigilant Hogarth's still here. No matter how bad it gets, keeps us going. Keeps us right. Folks like him prove the paradigm is aligned with the Architect's plan. Just gotta trust the rightful guidance of the Vigilance and the Sovereign.
We're all in this together.
Funny. I reckon that's more true of them over in Fairfield. They love their substandard comestibles and lack of fellowship. Smacks a bit of conspicuous inveiglement to me. Sure feel sorry for them. Maybe someday after we, well, utterly crush their forces and disprove their bent philosophy, we can show them all a right, better way to live. Why, things need to severely decline around here for me to even consider. Oh, shut my mouth. Could never leave our fine Vigilant in the lurch. Fairfield. You all right? Something in your eye? Got an eye wash around here somewhere, only a little expired.
Yes, let's do that.
All right already. I'll tell you. Whatever you want, just stop that. The fact is, we lose power to charge our mechs, this place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course. Curativist Row is a fine sword, pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Outside.
Look a day today. Are you mentally refreshed?
You're thinking about it sideways. There is
I'm
little
wondering if
difference
there's a
between the
place
gifts
for
the
us to
Protectorate
mess up
provides
the
us
mix.
through the paradigm.
Hey there, go-getter.
Record states as follows. All inhabitants.
Salutations! This is D.B. Milverstreet of Fairfield with a special one-time free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide?
I know if it was healthy, the Sovereign would provide it.
We don't pre-select.
How can Purpleberry Crunch be both evil and
These look like they're just houses.
People have been complaining about those ads playing.
Has to be a way to sabotage their mix.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye.
Eye for yourself. With Auntie's choice, your lives will be transformed for the best.
Here's their generator.
Unscrupulous interlopers intent on stealing the very bread of your
I don't know how we would get in there though.
offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just
That? Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession?
Here we go.
That Milverstreet fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency in. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects' unflagging resolve? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our, perfect society that it works our way. How, fortunate for us all to benefit from such judicious guidance. What? Oh, yes. Goodbye.
What's their secret? I wish I could be more like them.
Don't follow the herd.
These ads make Purpleberry Crunch to my ears.
Greetings. None. However, I may offer you an initiate.
Oh, you have a key. Give me that.
to succeed. Are you a get up and...
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned communique.
The announcer's voice is so mellifluous.
Position. You have no water. You have no food. Your medical supplies dwindle. Cannot continue. Listen to your heart.
No, I can only listen to this secretly in private.
And join the winning side.
Ooh, I wonder. Shit. So if we go here, Arbiter Training Facility, I think that's one of their things. So if we go here and do this, I wonder if that'll give us something. Leaders and bosses. I don't know if things here still have a lot of health. Hold on, be still.
Damn turrets won't make it easy for us.
Check out that wall panel. Think it's running the turrets outside?
Okay, that's a little bit less to worry about.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. Sovereign provides, the system abides.
There has to be a way to... I don't think there's anything in here.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
That's right. Nothing. Okay.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Yeah.
So we managed to disable some turrets. Which... doesn't really help me get anywhere. Okay, okay.
We did it! Checked off the final skill building task. Scavenge a seaworthy raft, then set a course for promotion. If only we had a bottle of Spectrum Red to christen the thing.
Don't think you want to hit that floating rubbish pile with any bottles.
Pipe down, Cobb. I have every confidence in my handmade vessel. Sleek, sturdy, reasonably buoyant, perfect execution. Assembled with no help from you, I might add.
For the last time, I have indigestion.
Sooner we reach the northern tip of the northern island, the sooner we get our promotions.
This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering. Here to do some fishing?
Sanitation specialist Cutshaw, soon to be graduate of the Promotion Acceleration Program, shoving off for our final destination.
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through. If your travel takes further south,
Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Social guidance.
Cool.
Neighbors, if I had one wish, it would be for our sovereign to bestow his wisdom at this very moment. And lo, my wish comes true. Time for another golden vision.
Okay. From here we can go. No idea. That's the landing pad, I believe.
Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Nice. Alright, so what I planned for. Definitely. See where we end up. Oh, just outside. Okay. It's not too bad.